My name is Ellen Kavanaugh. I'm the CTE director for the Tenino School District as well as the assistant principal at Tenino High School. My role with the project is I wrote the grant, as well as I've been involved just kind of not trying to micromanage, but to be available and support and facilitate kind of the oversight. We have some students involved in creating a web presence, so we have a website that was generated. We have our art department involved, working on the interior as well as the octopus mural. The interior design was kind of an evolution with our art department. They were going with more of a nautical theme, so that it created more of a homey appeal. It also reflected being on the Pacific Northwest and the Puget Sound. So we created what we wanted to think is more of an ADA accessible house. Our door is a little wider, we have a ramp. We tried to think about if you can access pulling down a table from a seated position. And I think for the most part we kind of got there, but there's some refining that we're working on right now just to make sure that a wheelchair can maneuver within the shelter.
All right, the project began with the essay, and we had to write two. So one about a personal story, and then the other one about the impact of homelessness. So like how it socially impacts, physically impacts people.
So how the CTE class affects my future, I'm in two of them currently at the Tenino High School, and in the future my dad remodels houses, and so I plan on working with him, and so it really helps me in different ways and different problems that I have to solve and all that to help me in the future.
So if I ever want to do something with my house, I'll be able to do it because I know how to do it, and I don't have to rely on somebody else.
We have a DECA student that was working on the budgeting, and I was working with her a little bit to kind of keep track of the books. And we have our multimedia class at Tenino High School that generated our t-shirts, as well as our hard hats and kind of personalizing some of it. And we have a banner to put up also. It started off with Mr. Mann saying, I want to build a house at the very beginning of the school year. So it came around in, I think, November, when we realized there's a grant opportunity available for our CTE program to apply for, which involved writing some essays as the impact of homelessness on our community, as well as some students shared some personal stories.